So St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, which means I had to figure out a way to make everything Irish Spring Green. So I assembled a team of players from teams that wear green jerseys. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, the Green Bay Packers, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, since it's March Madness, I figured, you know what? Let's put them in a tournament against other jersey colors in a few weeks. So this is just episode 1. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And also to clear anything up, man, the Seahawks were actually like right on the line because they do have green jerseys, but for this experiment, this tournament, we're only paying attention to their home jerseys, and the Seahawks were navy blue, so they're going to be a part of the blue jersey colors, which is probably going to be coming up very soon. But for right now, let's focus on the color of money. Okay, Aaron Rodgers goes from one green jersey to another. He's going to be backup quarterback. The 38-year-old is now on the Jets. Jalen is going to be quarterback number 1, and then we have Tua and Trevor Lawrence at running back. We have Rodgers' former teammate Aaron Jones, Travis Etienne, and Breece Hall backing him up. It's been known that liking the videos brings good luck. You might even find yourself a pot of gold. Alec Ingold at fullback. This might be the most stacked wide receiver team in this tournament. Tyreek the Cheetah Hill, AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle, Devontae, Christian Kirk, and Garrett Wilson. Tight end, we have Goddard, Ingram, and Gesicki, who as of right now is still on the Dolphins, but at the end of me recording this video, might be somewhere else. I've been trying to keep up with all the free agent moves, so I'm doing the best I can, alright? Bakhtiari, Armstead, Kelsey Scherf, and Lane Johnson. Apparently, the Eagles are keeping Big Play Slay, so he's still gonna be on this squadron alongside Jalen Ramsey, the new Miami Dolphin. Not to mention Jair. Sauce Gardner's their CB4. They have Xavier, Bradbury, and Tyson Campbell, arguably the best CB core in this tournament as well. Free safety, you have Javon Holland. Strong safety, Deshaun Elliott, the brand new Miami Dolphin, and Chuck Clark, who got traded to the Jets recently. On the D-line, we have Franklin Myers and Brandon Graham, Christian Wilkins, Josh Sweat, and Carl Lawson, Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Fletcher, Hassan Reddick, and Josh Allen, Devondre Campbell, Mosley, Oluokun, Rashawn Gary, Jalen Phillips, and Trayvon Walker. Kicker, we have Jake Elliott, and punter, we have a Logan Cook. The only one of the 5 green jersey teams that has not won a Super Bowl yet is the Jaguars. We're hoping with the help of Doug Peterson, we can change that today. But I don't want to just win the Super Bowl. I want to go 20-0. Let's see how they're doing halfway through the season. Still undefeated, 7-0 in the AFC South, playing against the 3rd best passing game in the league. Our pass defense is 20th, so this could be a trap game. Luckily, there's some heavy rain. Let's run the ball. 150 rushing yards should be easy. Weekly awards, all right. We had Hurts, who just got 4 passing touchdowns, no turnovers. Now, before we get into the game, some people might say the Dolphins were aqua, which is halfway between blue and green, so it doesn't count as green. We're counting it as green. And then the Jaguars unis are teal, which is a greenish blue color. It can be created by mixing cyan into a green base, so we're counting it as well, all right? Anyways, here we go. Up against one of the best passing games in the league. Let's see what Dangerous Wilson is gonna do. Over the middle, big hit. There was rumors the Broncos wanted to get Alan Lazard. They already got Samaje Perine. They have him in this simulation. Gonna be a tough team to beat, but look at the INT from Jair Alexander. That's why I don't understand how this team's pass defense so bad. Like, we have
the best CB core in the league.
Hurts on his first pass, gonna throw a dot. This team on paper is looking pretty good. Here we go. 3rd down and inches, right up the gut. Aaron Jones for the first. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Back to the read option. Once again, Jones bouncing it outside, getting the touchdown. First drive ended with a pick. Can we do it again? It's gonna start off with a run. Mosley with the block shed. Javonte is a tank. If you're new around here, every game we play against the CPU is all pro in simulation unless otherwise specified. Oh God, Dolchich, who had a monster second half for the Broncos. Broncos. 2nd down and 6. Haven't seen P. Ryan in the game just yet. Javonte getting all the snaps. I don't blame him. He's a really good player. Russell Wilson throwing it away. Barely getting rid of it. Gonna bring up a 3rd down and 6. I'm gonna send a blitz. I don't think he can deal with it very well. Oh yeah, another one! Stop testing our secondary. Jair Alexander with his 2nd INT. This one's a house call. I made sure every team in this video had at least one starter, so everyone's contributing. It's a 3rd down and 2. Another run up the gut. This time Javonte gets the first. Javonte's starting to get going on the ground. Luckily, it's a passing situation. Wilson gonna throw it out of bounds. Another stop by this D, and they're gonna attempt this field goal. Remember, there's a 16-mile-per-hour wind in their favor, the one that we had in the first quarter. Does McManus have the accuracy though? Off the bar and in. What a kick. Offense back on the field. We're going to go to the read option. Jalen going to keep it for the first time. Getting a block to the outside. Beautiful job by him getting the first down. O-line might be even one of the best in this tournament. Run game, of course. You know what that's going to do. And then the passing game. I mean, there's just so many weapons that they can beat you with. 2nd down and 2. Play action. Oh, God. Nobody's open. Jalen going to go down. It's all about how you respond to adversity. It's a 3rd and 9. Broncos are just waiting for any moment to get back in the game. We can't let them do it. Smitty gonna catch the ball, can't get the first. Risky decision, but we're gonna go for it. 4th down and 3. Oh my goodness, AJ Brown, how did he catch that in traffic? We got a little lucky right there. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Aaron Jones with a nice gain. Smitty on a zig route. 1st down, green jersey. 4th and 10. Do we take the 3? I don't think we can make it from here. With the wind not in our favor, maybe we can. Let's see if that's in there. Jake Elliott. Off the bar and not in. Look at that, man. The doinks have been huge in this game. So missed opportunity. Just like that, the Broncos have a chance to cut into this lead. They have 3 timeouts, just over a minute left. Javonte getting nowhere. 2nd and 10. Wilson gonna hand it off again. This time Javonte gets a nice gain. They definitely caught us off guard right there. 3rd down and 1. I'm expecting another run. Oh, it's gonna be a pass. And Javonte keeps the chains moving. In reality, we could play more man because I trust my cornerbacks in man coverage, but it is what it is right now. This is working for us. Another interception. Jair with his 3rd of the game.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Russell Wilson cannot catch up to him, and that's the dagger. So you know you had to hit him with the swagger. Absolute domination of a 5-2 team. Now we're up to 8-0. Hurts having himself a good season. Russell Wilson, yeah, after that one, is back to the drawing board. If Jair doesn't win Best DB, we riot. Yes, 17-0, still undefeated at the end of the season. The only blemish on the team is probably the passing game, 22nd in the league. Everything else, we're top 2. Hurts was 1st with 44 passing touchdowns, 3rd in pass rating. Jones was 2nd in rushing yards and carries. 44 touchdowns, only 2 picks. Easily the best ratio I've ever seen. That's disgusting. 4,200 yards to go along with it. Jones had 1,700 yards, 14 touchdowns, averaged 100 yards per game, people. Hurts with a total of 51 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions on the season. Yeah, that's good enough for MVP, people, okay? 1,000 yards for AJ Brown, 11 touchdowns for him and Tyreek. Everyone got involved. On defense, it was Mosley, Devondre, who led us in tackling. Mosley and Williams led us in tackles for a loss, and then it was Hassan Reddick, 15.5 sacks, 1.5 more than Quinnen. Kenny Clark, 8.5. Sweat, 7.5. Devondre and Jair with 4 interceptions apiece. Mosley and Elliott with 3. Speaking of Elliott, Jake only had 1 missed field goal and 1 missed extra point. Offense, we were 1st in yards. Defense, we were 1st in yards as well. Same thing for points scored and points allowed. There it is, Jalen with the MVP on an undefeated team. Danny Dimes ends up 2nd. Doug Peterson wins Coach of the Year. Hurts, Aaron Jones end up 2nd and 3rd behind JT for OPOY. Jalen wins Best QB. Jones ends up 2nd for Best RB. Robert Woods on his new team, Houston, ends up winning Best Wide Receiver. We had AJ Brown at number 9. Armstead, best offensive lineman in the AFC. Scherf was in there. Lane Johnson as well. Quinnen, 7th best D lineman. Hassan, 5th best LB. And Jake Elliott, the best kicker in his conference. First game in the playoffs up against a feisty 7-seed Chargers who just beat the 2-seed Bills. Here's how both teams stack up. They're about average in passing and rushing. Defense is pretty good in terms of points given up, but they shouldn't be any match for this green jersey squad. Here we go, man. I've already helped them during the season. Not that they needed it. You know, they still went undefeated with or without me. But hold on to your horses. 7-0. We start off in the deficit. Finally end up tying the ball game up. But it's the Chargers who take the lead into the second half. We're down 10 at one point. This cannot be happening. 2 turnovers is why we're down 3 points to begin the fourth quarter. Herbert in this offense, you knew they'd be a tough foul. Eckler up the gut. I know there's a lot of moving pieces in free agency right now, but as of right now, Eckler is still in Los Angeles and he's helping his team do some dirty things. The Chargers go back up double digits. Hurts needs to find a way to answer back and do it fast. That was all 3 timeouts. Here comes the blitz. He still finds a wide open Waddle. That was nasty. Standing there, he knew he was gonna get hit. This O-line has to do a better job. There's a nice pass to Goddard, but those 2 INTs might be too hard to overcome. They've been sending the blitz, so this time he go to the screen. Aaron Jones making someone miss. Gonna end up getting a touchdown. What a play in the open field. It's a 3-point game. It's up to the defense that has been the best in the league all season to get a stop right here, right now. They must get this 3 and out. 4-man rush. Can one of them get there? No. First down, Mike Williams. Could this really be happening? A 17-0 season ending in the first playoff game. I don't want to imagine it, okay? I need it to be a bad nightmare. We need to wake up and face reality. There it is. Josh Allen enabling Duval for the home team. 2-minute warning has been reached. Allen with the tackle for a loss. Now it's a 3rd and 13. Barring a miracle, they should be able to get off the field right here and give Hurts and the offense one more chance. Another tackle for a loss. Devondre this time. 1 timeout in 1 minute and 45 seconds for Hurts to keep the undefeated season alive. Let's see what he's capable of doing. Goddard has been his favorite target the last couple drives, and he starts them off with a nice 9-yard catch. Good protection again. Jones out the backfield, unable to get out of bounds, so the clock continues to move. Less than 1 minute and 10 left. Hurts standing up in the pocket, getting another first down, but we fumble the ball, and we fumble our undefeated season away. Tyreek Hill giving the ball up to the defense. That one's gonna haunt him for a long time. That's a tough way to go out for this team, but they're not done yet. You'll see them again in the Jersey Colors tournament. Thanks for watching to the end. If you can't wait for that tournament, you can't wait for the rest of these Jersey Color videos, destroy the like button, man. The more support I see, the faster I'll release them. And until next time.
Stunning like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop, steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checks. Everybody getting bags. Will it end? Will it last? Rental cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and this and this.